Let's go to roster first. So we'll do, all right, so I looked it up and apparently there's only 126 teams, not 128. So that's gonna lower it. So do my random generator. Let's do 126, whoever ends up that being. So 63 is gonna be our team. Let's do edit rosters. We're gonna create the player, but I just wanna see the edit roster. All right, so I did my random number generators and the teams that we selected were Navy and Oklahoma State. I have a friend that lives in Oklahoma, so that's pretty cool. So now we're gonna flip a coin for QB and right end, who joins which. All right, heads is Navy for QB, and it is heads. So our QB is going to be on Navy, and our right end is going to be on Oklahoma State. Let's create our player. I do QB Cade Lewis, number 14, of course. We'll do maybe 1 out of like 30 as random number generator to pick our number. Home state of Texas, of course. High school. I wonder if Richardson will still be here. I'm a scrambler quarterback, so I'll do my speed at 65. Keep it nice and simple so we can work on it through our freshman year. We'll go to 68, just one more speed. But I think 68 overall is good start for a freshman. So that's them. Both of them created, Nathan and Cade Lewis. Let's do this. Let's get started. Okay, so basically you have to create the character first, and then you create your own coach. So we'll also create the coach, and then that'll basically be the player we pick to play. And just to make it kind of simple, we'll do William, not Lewis, but we'll do William Levins. Yeah, so fast progression, generate names, no. We're just gonna, because we have the revamped mode, so we'll just use all the current rosters. Okay, let's do a custom conference. We want to look for Navy first. We want to put them in separate conferences just to see how far they can each get. Okay, so I found on Reddit 3 months ago about a listing that somebody had about conference resets, so I'm just gonna follow that. Every team must have 12 teams, no more, no less, with protective rivals on. This allows for 8 conference games and will cycle through all teams in the conference so that in a theoretical 4-year career at a school, player would be able to play all teams in the conference at least once, both home and away. My team is actually going to be one of the independent teams. That's going to be Air Force, Army, Navy, Notre Dame, BYU, and Hawaii. All right, we're back after friggin' hours of editing the conference, but based off the guy on Reddit, this is what our conference looks like. So first we have the ACC. The Atlantic is Clemson, Florida State, Georgia Tech, Miami, Virginia Tech, and West Virginia. Coastal is Duke, Maryland, NC State, North Carolina, Virginia, Wake Forest. I don't know a lot of their abbreviations or anything like that, so I just kind of looked it up through online. And then the American, we have North, Boston College, Cincinnati, Louisville, Rutgers, Syracuse, and Temple. All like red people, which is kind of funny. And then in the South, we have Houston, Memphis, SMU, Tulane, USF, and USF. In Big 12, we have Baylor, Iowa State, Kansas, Kansas State, Texas, Texas A&M. And then on the West, we have Missouri, Nebraska, Oklahoma, Oklahoma State, TCU, and Texas Tech. Big 10 is Indiana, Michigan, Michigan State, Ohio State, Penn State, and Pittsburgh for the leaders. Then for the legends, it's Illinois, Iowa, Minnesota, Northwestern, Purdue, and Wisconsin. And then CUSA, East is Louisiana Tech, South Alabama, Southern Miss, Troy, UAB, ULM. Then West, Arkansas State, Louisiana, North Texas, Rice, Texas State, and Tulsa. And then the independents, which is everybody that doesn't count, basically, which is unfortunate. But it's going to be Air Force, Army, BYU, Hawaii, Navy, Notre Dame. Maybe I can do it like a soccer league. The 2 weakest teams. Okay, so I looked up a ranking list. So SEC is number 1, Pac-12 is 2, Big 10 is 3, ACC is 4, Big 12 is 5, AAC is 6, Sunbelt is 7, Mountain West is 8, MAC is 9, CUSA is 10. I'll make a list of using this of all the best conferences, and then I'll do like a soccer league kind of thing where the top 2 get promoted to the next league up, and then the bottom 2 get relegated. That'll make it fun for myself, and that'll give a chance for the independent league to rank up because they're technically going to be in 11th place, so that'll make it really fun. I'm going to do that for sure. Yeah, so you can change conferences at the end of every season. I need to make a Google Doc so I don't lose it. All right, I'm back. It took me like 6 hours to do, but I finally freaking did it. I finished making my relegation league. I just kind of did it randomly based off of current stats on numbers and stuff, so I did a mix of ranked people on teams and unranked. So first of all, we have 11 tiers, of course, because you can't have less than 4 team conference, which is unfortunate. You can't have an empty conference, so that sucks. And you have to have at least 1 person in independent. So I have 2 people. So it's going to be a relegation system where the top 4 teams in each tier are going to be promoted, and then the ones with 4 teams as the minimum, 2 of those 4 can be promoted, and then the other 2 are relegated. And then in the independent one, there's 2 teams in that I did a random number generation from 1 to 28, and those teams were automatically in the bottom tier, and then they're automatically promoted, the bottom 2 teams in the entire conference. It doesn't matter where you stand. If you have the lowest record out of every team, even if you're in the SEC and you have the lowest record, you get automatically pushed down to independent. So that's how I'm going to do it. And then that pushes everybody at least one up. And then I'll figure out, I might just do separate exhibition sim games, figure out like placements if I want to do like a playoff kind of system to get the exact times, or I'll just do conference, you know, top 4 teams in that district or whatever. So first of all, we have tier 1, which is 16 teams. Most of them are 16, 14, and 12 teams. SEC is tier 1, 16 team. That's going to be Clemson, Florida, Georgia, Kentucky, Michigan, South Carolina, Tennessee, and Vanderbilt. And this is all random, so I don't really care about rivalries or anything like that. I just did a nice mix of people. Second Division West is Alabama, Arkansas, Auburn, Baylor, LSU, Mississippi State, Ohio State, and Ole Miss. And then tier 2 is Big Ten, and that's going to be 16 teams. We have the leaders and the legends. The leaders are Indiana, Iowa, Michigan State, Oregon, Penn State, Pittsburgh, Purdue, and Texas. And the legends team is Florida State, Illinois, Minnesota, Northwestern, Texas A&M, Tulsa, USC, and Wisconsin. Tier 3 is 16 teams, which is Big 12, and that's Iowa State, Kansas State, Maryland, Oklahoma, Oregon State, TCU, Utah, and Washington. And then the West, we have Kansas, Nebraska, North Carolina, Notre Dame, Oklahoma State, Stanford, Texas Tech, and Tulane. And then tier 4, we have Pac-12, which is 14 teams. We have Arizona, California, Duke, Georgia Tech, Miami, Washington State, and Wyoming. And then in the South, we have Arizona State, Boise State, Boston College, Colorado, Marshall, Syracuse, and UCLA. And then our 5th tier, 14 teams as well, is ACCC. And that's going to be Cincinnati, Louisville, Rutgers, Temple, UCF, Virginia Tech, and West Virginia. And then Coastal is Houston, Memphis, NC State, SMU, USF, Virginia, and Wake Forest. And then American, 6th tier, 14 teams. Charlotte, Coastal Carolina, East Carolina, Georgia Southern, Mid-10 State, North Texas, and Old Dominion. And then in the South, Appalachian State, Florida Atlantic, Fresno State, Georgia State, James Madison, Rice, and Western Kentucky. Sunbelt tier 7, 14 teams. We have Central Michigan, Eastern Michigan, Nevada, New Mexico, San Diego State, Texas State, and UAB. And then in the South, we have Louisiana Tech, San Jose State, Southern Miss, Troy, UNLV, and Western Michigan. Tier 8, we have MWC. And in that one, we have Buffalo, Colorado State, Ohio, UTEP, UTSA, and Utah State. And then in the West, we have Ball State, Bowling Green, Kent State, Miami, Northern Illinois, and Toledo. Tier 9, we have 4 teams, and that's going to be the 3rd to last division, so Central USA. We have Akron, Arkansas State, Louisiana, and South Alabama, and that's also a random one. In MAC, we have 4 teams, Tier 10, Air Force, Army, Hawaii, and Navy. So the kind of random guys. And then the random ones that were randomly rolled for, and that's just the 2 excess teams. So whoever gets the lowest record in the entire series, even if you're in Tier 1, you are relegated to here. And these 2 are automatically promoted unless they have the worst record. So that's how I'm going to do it, and that's how I figured out that it'd be a fun way to go. All right, we'll be the head coach of Oklahoma State. So 11-2, 12-1, 8-5-0-0. So not too bad, actually. Safe security, level 1, 7-year contract, sign. Welcome to your coach skill tree. I've never played Dynasty. I've only played Road to Glory, so I'm excited. You're going to select skill upgrades that will benefit you on the field and recruiting prospects. Be sure to go to Coach Skill Trees inside Coach Central each time you level up. Head coach of them. So 10-2, 8-4, 9-4, 8-5, 8-5, 10-4, 9-4, 5-7, 8-5. That's not too bad. Looks like it's going to be a 1-year contract, so it might be a problem if we get promoted a bunch, but for now, I think we're okay. All right, we're going to do it. We're going to be the kicker instead. Why not? We're going to have fun with it. We're going to kick all those field goals, baby. It's not a bad schedule. So we have Ball State, FCS East, Auburn, Air Force, South Alabama, FBS Generic. That's a team I don't know about. Notre Dame, Hawaii, Southeast. That's another team that's random. FCS West, Lynx, FCS Southeast, and Army. Let's see what our schedule is like for the other one. So it's Mississippi State, West Virginia, Oklahoma, FCS Southeast, Kansas State, Stanford, Notre Dame, Texas Tech, Kansas, North Carolina, Nebraska, Tulane, and then Conference Championship Week. Yeah, that's not a bad schedule either. So we're just going to go to start season. Hopefully it'll be like Madden, where if you sim this one, then I'll have to go back to sim the last guy so I can fill out the other stuff. But I'm not going to worry about recruiting or anything. I'll wait until next off season. I'll just use what I have and see how far we can get. All right, cool. So still week 1 for them too, so that's unfortunate. But they also have a first bye week. The Road Warrior, of course, pass rush, an OC, That one. Okay, cool. There's already 4 people on Heisman Watch. Good smattering of people, too. I think we're just going to get right into our 11s game. So Mississippi State. All right, our game crashed again, but we're back in it. So hopefully it'll go through this time. But we're Oklahoma State Cowboys in our first season game. And then Navy will be next week, but they're in a bye right now because of how the schedule is. Only 12 games
with
for
us
Navy.
in the studio. I'm Reese
Here we go.
Davis, bringing you the EA Sports NCAA Football 14 pregame show presented by Nissan.
Yep, here we go.
Innovation that excites.
And we're going to sim offense and only play defense because that's the person we picked. So we'll receive. Yeah, we'll return it just to get us started off on a good go. Here we go, baby.
And this season
Let's
is officially underway.
Yep. Season's officially underway.
They'll bring him down at the 20.
20-yard return, coaching his first game.
Coach at the helm here in this one, Herbie. And you got to wonder what kind of impact
Interesting
that's
scores
have.
I'm seeing at the bottom.
Will always want to sell out.
All right, here we go. Sim, skip ahead to next change of possession. So it looks like we punted. We automatically are creative player. Great stuff right there. Good job, boys. Sacks. Beautiful. Skip ahead to next change of possession. What do we got, Oklahoma State? Nope, no score. Come on, guys. So defense is going to have to really do strong. Just defense. Nice hit. All right, we need to do a man blitz. We're going to risk it for the biscuit. Hopefully he's going to go for a run play so we can hit him. That means he's going to pass it. Yep.
He's scrambling. The ball pops free.
There we go, boys. Nice job. Keep going. Let's do at least one pass to try to score. We'll do shakes. We went for it on 4th down. Come on, guys. We'll do a double cross. Usually that's usually the one I like using. Perfect. Touchdown. I don't think I've done a legit PAT attempt in a while on NCAA football. It was a little low, but I made it. I'll take it. Wow, TCU crushing Stanford. Nice job, guys. Let's try to get to him.
Brad, this offense, the last time they were out there, went for it on 4th down and came up.
I fumbled him. I force fumbled him. Nice. We got 3+ sacks at least. Sweet. It's a fumble, but he recovered it because my guy fell over.
Now he tries to buy some time. Inside the 10.
Oh my gosh, his juking, dude. Come on, seriously? How good is he, man? Skip ahead to next change of possession. Oh, nice. Settle for a field goal at least. I'll take that. How did that happen? Oh, he returned it for 103 yards. Of course. That's so dumb. We got to stop them. We got to do another interception or fumble. We started off strong, but we got to get back to that. We got to score, and then we can go back to defense. Try to hit it to Presley. UCLA destroyed Wyoming. There you go, Presley. We'll do 4 verticals. I'm just stressing about it. I don't want to lose our first game. I don't want to get relegated.
Fires a bullet out to the right. Great concentration to haul it in. He's scrambling.
Get in. I'll take it. Got some XP from that. 4+ 3rd down conversions. That's not good. Means we suck. Quick slants, I guess.
This is the 9th play of this drive.
We'll go classic.
Crowding the line.
I can run this in.
Decides to take it himself, and he's got it. Touchdown.
Should we try to go for it? I don't want to. Yeah, we're going to go for it. We're going to do a HB slash.
Oklahoma State with a 2-point advantage. He's in for the conversion.
Beautiful.
He scrambled.
Kill him.
He's got room. Dives for extra
Yeah, they were going so slow on defense, man. I'll probably need to let them score so then I can just hold the ball or stop them for a field goal at least.
Pressure coming and the ball is loose. It's the running back who
My
picks it up. They'll get him for a
God.
loss.
He didn't automatically pick it up. I don't know if he's going to run it. He has 2 running backs back there.
Oh, he had some steam on that throw. And he's hit
Oh my
before he can go
gosh,
anywhere.
man. Is it 4th down or 3rd down? The commentator didn't say.
Quick strike to the receiver.
Just an unbelievable stop when they had to have it on.
Is that a
4th
turnover?
down, and that should be the football game.
Oh my god. Oh, that was so stressful. Holy crap. We need to at least get one more throw in so we can start kneeling it. I don't want to risk it.
And that'd mean a victory.
He lets it fly. And a great catch downfield. And down he goes at the 35-yard
Beautiful stuff right there.
100 yards receiving with that grab.
Nice.
You gotta love this quarterback.
Oh, that was so
combo.
scary.
Tackle made.
Let's do a comeback Z
From
post.
the 11-yard line. Second down.
One of the weirdest scores as well for this game, but I'll take it.
He's going to try and scramble. Quick
Get in,
throw to the
get in,
tight
get
end.
in.
They'll bring him down.
Wide open. There we go,
There for the
baby.
touchdown.
Yes. Should we do a fake PAT pass? Yeah, why not? Let's do it. I'm gonna have fun with it.
The kick is no, it's a fake, and they won't get.
I accidentally hit square, not X. They might have a chance if I botch this completely.
Throws it deep. And he stays in bounds to make the catch.
Really?
And they were ready for the blitz that
Oh
time.
no,
They
that's
handled
not
it
good.
very well and
Oh
turned it into a
god,
big
I'm gonna
game.
botch it.
The big
They're gonna
pickup through
onside
the
kick.
air has
Oh
made it first and
jeez.
10.
Oh no. Yeah, they need 10 points and they need to score a touchdown right here. So we'll do deep zone, and then they need to do an onside kick or do it really good on the kickoff return. And we know they already did. That's where one of their touchdowns came from, was on the kickoff return.
He's got it out to his tight end. Brought down at the 11th line.
Stressful first game though, already in college. Holy crap, man! I haven't even played with the team I'm actually worried about since they're only
He gets rid
like
of
a
this one.
60 overall. It was Navy.
Man, oh, what a hit.
I wonder if they can get it off. Oh, they tried. Oh, wide open.
Oh, got it. Touchdown.
Well, if this was Vegas, they would be helping people make some money. It ended up being a pretty tough game, actually. So, win a game, score a touchdown, neutral site, force a turnover, 45-plus yard field goal, pass for 250, 3-plus sacks, play an ACP in classic game, opponent under 150 rush yards. Pretty good overall. Nice. Go to my MCA to view this game. Game ranked #1. Nice. Okay, cool. Games around the country. Okay, this is what I wanted to see. So Colorado State and Colorado, 45-20. Tennessee and FCSE, 41-10. ISU and FCSMW, 38-20. Cal and NU, 38-0. Holy, California destroyed. 20 for Oklahoma, 41-13. Florida, 38-14 against Toledo. All right, so we'll go to the next week. Pretty good. We ended up winning 24-21 for Oklahoma State, so I'll take it. And we'll get into our first game as a Navy midship. So lowly Navy opens 2013 against an equally bad Ball State team. That's funny.